If you are a more mature woman who wants a wig that's a little bit more representative of your age, this video is for you.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not new here, then welcome back. Today we have a full 13x4. I know you guys see that there is no little side edge on this wig. It is a full 13x4 wig from the company So Lady Hair, and as you guys saw in the beginning, this is a salt and pepper wig, which means that it has some highlights of gray hair in it. This wig is perfect for mature women or elderly women, or just anybody who is graying who would want a wig that's representative of that, because sometimes those jet black wigs might not look natural and you want something that feels more of an everyday look. So starting off, I did use some of my lace tint just to tint the lace. I ran out mid spray, so we're gonna be ending up getting more like after this video, but I also used some bio silk to start on the hair because I did wash it. I'm trying to wash all my wigs before I start installing them. It's just a practice that I noticed that makes the hair softer. And now I'm cutting off the sides of the wig to get ready to start installing it. Since this is going to be a pretty quick install, I'm not going to be using any glue. I'm just going to use some of my lace melting spray, and I'm going to put that all around my hairline. I'm making sure that my cap is covering my edges. If you're new here, I don't do the ball cap method because I feel like it just, I don't know. I don't like the idea of gluing mesh onto my edges. So I kind of just push my edges back, but here I'm going all around the perimeter of my hair, and I'm using the extreme hold one just so that it actually does stick and I can melt this wig properly. Also, the only thing that I did to this wig was pluck it. I didn't bleach it. I didn't really feel like I needed to bleach it. The knots were super small, so I just went ahead and plucked it because I wanted it to still have that very natural full look. And as you guys can see, you can see those gray hairs peeking out, but it's not too much to where the hair's oversaturated. Now before the glue dries, I'm just going to go in with a very hard edge brush and I'm going to swoop those hairs back. This is so that when the glue actually, not the glue, when the spray actually dries, my hair doesn't end up sticking onto it, and that way the hairline of this install can look super clean. Sometimes you have those stray hairs that kind of get stuck, or they just get like stuck sideways, and then when you pull them off, the lace actually lifts up. And to help me do that, I'm also going to use some mousse and then follow up with some spritz. I don't know why I couldn't pronounce mousse just now. Mousse. Mousse. I'm going to be using some mousse.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy they pour when I'm thinking about you. Ooh, no. I've been thinking about you. You no. I've been thinking about you.
Now I'm just going to take some scissors and I'm going to cut that in a zigzag motion. I like to cut it in 3 sections when I do it this way, just because it's a lot easier than to like go in at a random point and start cutting all around. And then of course there is going to be a little bit of space where that lace didn't really get glued. You're going to go back in with the spray and just touch that up. And then I'm using the edge of my scissors to stick it down, but my scissors weren't really working, so I switched to the edge of a rat tail comb. And I had to pat this in a couple times because it wasn't quite sticky yet, and I didn't want to really use my blow dryer because I think it was late at night and my roommates were sleeping.
No, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach house, I could sell you in Idaho. Since you think I don't love you, I just thought you were cute. That's why I kiss you. Got a fighter jet, I don't get to fly it, though I'm lying down thinking about you. Ooh, no. I've been thinking about you. You no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about this? Do you not think so?
Now with the sides, you want to do the same, but make sure that your cuts are at an angle. If they're not, you might end up with a straight edge. I've done this before and it is so hard to fix because you don't want to cut too close at the sides, but you also don't want to leave too much lace. So I'm going to go right back in with the spray and I'm going to let that get tacky for a little bit before I start using the edge of my comb to stick it down. And I'm going to repeat this on my last section. I usually only do 3 sections because that middle part can be a full section by itself. I also forgot to mention, y'all, this wig is 180% density. It is kind of like a yucky, kinky straight texture, which makes it look even more natural because it's not just like straight, and the gray hairs really do blend into this wig. You don't really see them unless you like zoom in or you look closely, but it gives enough of a natural look for a woman that's more mature and doesn't really like the jet black or like the full brown wigs, and they want something that they could really pass off as their natural hair if they've already started graying. So here I'm just going to be using my band to tie that down, and while the band is on my head, I'm going to be working on the rest of the wig with my hot comb, just getting it prepped at the end. The wig is also 18 inches, so I feel like it's at a very perfect length, and you have a full lace space. It's not those little like side lace, like no, you have 4 inches going all around the hairline. You could do multiple styles if you wanted, but I chose the natural look today just to kind of show you guys how it would look on a woman who's more mature, because they don't really like to do like over the top styles, and you really want to pass this off as just your natural hair. And look at that melt. Once I take the band off, it's a little bit white because I ran out of lace tint, so I'm going back in with some of my powder bronzer that I use for my makeup, and that literally did the trick. Now the bio oil did a good job at moisturizing the hair after I washed it, but I felt like it needed to be a little bit more sleek, so I went in with some of my Femme Silkening Mist. I just started using this, y'all, and this is so good if you want to like lay down flyaways, get a thicker wig flat, because as you guys know, kinky straight is a thicker texture. This Silkening Mist is the bomb, and this is just me combing through the hair. You see on that side, it looks so natural. And now I'm just going to be going in with a little bit of concealer to redefine my part. If you have an elderly woman in your life that wants a new wig that looks just like her hair, I really do recommend that you get this. And remember, they do have a sale coming up. This looks so natural. It feels like I'm looking like 15 to not 15 years in the future, y'all. I'm only 20. It feels like I'm looking like 40 years into the future when I finally start graying. And that's pretty much all I did to the hair.
So this wig is absolutely perfect for mature women, elderly people. I know a lot of the times they don't like to wear wigs because, you know, a lot of wigs on the market are like jet black. This one isn't. It has these gray streaks in it that make it look so natural. I even look a bit older. It's like I'm glancing into the future. And this wig is absolutely gorgeous. It was very, very easy to put together, and it has a lot of lace space, so you guys can do almost any style that you want on it. Perfect for somebody who is more mature and just doesn't want those bright pop-up wigs, but wants to keep a very natural everyday look. The wig has a very deep part at the back, and of course, once again, it is very perfect for elderly people because it's not that hard to style. You just have to install it, and that's about it. You can free part it, side part, middle part, or do like a really nice updo style. You can do anything to this wig because of the lace space, and you don't have to worry about it not looking natural because it melted perfectly fine. I know that Mother's Day is coming up, so if you guys want to shop this wig in time for Mother's Day so that you can have the perfect highlighted wig, the gray in this wig is absolutely stunning. Just look at how natural that color is, and it's not too much gray so you don't look a little bit too old. So if you're like middle-aged and you're starting to gray and you don't want those wigs that are like fully jet black because they don't look natural, this would be for you. So remember, Mother's Day is coming up, and if you want to shop this wig, make sure to go check out Soul Lady Hair. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.